Clever ways to deal with toxic people. My journey began in a haze of frustration. I was surrounded by toxic people, colleagues who gossiped, friends who manipulated, and family members who criticized endlessly. Their negativity felt like a weight dragging me down. Then I stumbled upon Epictetus' words. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. This was my first Stoic revelation. I couldn't control others, but I could control how I responded. Here's how I learned to handle toxic people with Stoic wisdom, and how you can, too. I realized toxic people's words reflected their inner turmoil, not my worth. By detaching emotionally, I stopped letting their barbs pierce my peace. Imagine their negativity as a storm cloud passing overhead. You don't need to stand in the rain. Set firm boundaries. Begin saying no to draining interactions, politely but firmly. It felt liberating, like building a fortress around my tranquility. You can do this, too. Protect your energy like a sacred flame. Reframe their actions. You can hold your temper when someone is angry with you, and so be their healer. You started seeing toxic behavior as a chance to practice patience. Each snide comment became a test I could pass with grace. Limit reactions. Toxic people feed on drama. By staying calm and measured, you starve them of the chaos they craved. Try this. Next time someone provokes you, take a deep breath and respond with quiet strength. Focus on your virtue. You commit to acting with integrity, no matter how others behaved. This isn't about them. It is about being the person you want to be. Let your actions shine as a beacon of wisdom and courage. Practice negative visualization. Each morning, you imagine their worst behaviors. Prepare mentally so they can't catch you off guard. This Stoic practice, premeditatio malorum, turn potential shocks into mere ripples. Choose your battles. Not every slight deserves your energy. You ask, is this worth my peace? Most aren't. Save your strength for what truly matters. Cultivate inner strength. You should meditate on values daily, building an inner citadel. This mental fortress will shield from external chaos. You can build yours through reflection and purpose. Limit exposure. You should reduce time with toxic individuals, keeping interactions brief and professional. Distance isn't cowardice, it's wisdom. Practice forgiveness. For yourself, you let go of resentment, not for them, but to free my heart. Forgiveness is your gift to yourself, a step toward peace. Surround yourself with positivity. Search for kind, inspiring people. Associate with those who lift you up. Their light drown out the toxicity. Reflect on impermanence. You remind yourself that their influence was temporary. As Stoics teach, everything passes. This perspective will shrink their power over you. Control your narrative. You stop letting their words define you. Your story is yours to write, guided by purpose and virtue. You are the author of your life. Don't hand the pen to others. These strategies will transform your interactions. Toxic people no longer control your mood or your path. You will be free. Embrace these tools and watch the chaos fade. 20 rules for a better life. With toxic people at bay, you need a framework to live fully. Stoicism offered 20 rules which will become your guide to a life of purpose and peace. Picture these as stepping stones across a turbulent river, leading to a brighter shore. Focus on what you can control. You stop worrying about others' opinions or unpredictable events. Your thoughts and actions are your domain, and that is enough. Accept what you cannot change. Resistance caused pain. Embracing fate, amor fati, freed you to find meaning in every moment. Practice virtue daily. You aim to act with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, making every decision a step toward your best self. Embrace discomfort. You take cold showers and tackle tough tasks, building resilience. Discomfort is the forge where strength is crafted. Reflect on mortality. Memento mori. Remembering I die. Sharpen your focus on what matters. Love, growth, impact. Prepare for adversity. You visualize challenges daily, so when they hit, you are ready. Preparation turns fear into opportunity. Let go of ego. Do not let pride cloud your judgment. Humility opens your eyes to learning and growth. Practice gratitude. You list 3 things you're thankful for each day, shifting your focus from lack to abundance. Live in the present. The past is gone, the future uncertain. You pour your energy into the now, finding joy in each task. Avoid complaining. Whining drains your energy. You focus on solutions, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Cultivate self-discipline. You build routines, morning workouts, evening journaling that align with your goals. Discipline is freedom in disguise. Seek simplicity. You declutter your home and desires, finding clarity in less. Simplicity is the path to peace. Forgive others. Holding grudges hurt you most. Letting go is your liberation. Learn from failure. Each mistake was a lesson. You analyze, adjust, and grow stronger. Practice kindness. You treat others with fairness, even when they don't reciprocate. Kindness is a gift to the world and yourself. Meditate on your day. Nightly journaling helps you review your actions and plan improvements. Reflection is the key to growth. Avoid seeking approval. Your worth comes within, not others' praise. This will free you to live authentically. Embrace imperfection. Progress, not perfection, is your goal. Every step forward counts. Act with purpose. You align your actions with your long-term vision, making every day meaningful. Find joy in the process. Happiness wasn't in outcomes, but in virtuous effort. The journey becomes your reward. These rules will reshape your life. You go from scattered to centered, from reactive to resilient. They're not just rules. They're called to live boldly and wisely. Adopt them and watch your life transform. Love and respect. There are 9 things men should not do with women. As you grew, you will notice your relationships needed Stoic wisdom. 2. You'd make mistakes with women, chasing validation, reacting impulsively, and it will cost you connection. Stoicism will teach you to approach love with respect and self-control. Here are 9 things men should avoid to build meaningful relationships. Don't seek validation. You once craved women's approval. Be a man of purpose, not a seeker praise. Don't lose emotional control. Anger or desperation will cloud your judgment. Staying calm, as Stoics do, builds trust and respect. Don't chase obsessively. Pursuing someone uninterested drains your energy. Focus on your path, and the right connections will follow. Don't manipulate. Deception violates justice. Be honest. Even when it's hard, it's the Stoic way. Don't neglect boundaries. Respect your space as you guard your own. Mutual autonomy strengthens bonds. Don't gossip or betray trust. Sharing private matters dishonors both of you. Discretion is a mark of integrity. Don't prioritize lust over respect. Physical attraction fades. Respect endures. Treat her as an equal, not an object. Don't fear rejection. Rejection is beyond your control. Accept it with grace and move forward, stronger. Don't sacrifice your values. Compromising your principles for love erodes your soul. Stand firm in your virtue. These lessons will make you a better partner and person. They're not about restriction, but about building relationships rooted in mutual respect. Men, embrace these principles, and you'll forge connections that uplift both of you. Practice how to live daily. You start small, weaving its practices into your routine, and the results will be profound. Here's how you can practice Stoicism daily to transform your life. Morning reflection. Each day you ask, how can I act virtuously today? This will set your intention to live with purpose. Dichotomy of control. You list what you can influence, your effort, your words, and let go of what you can't, like others' opinions. Journaling. Nightly, you review your actions, celebrating wins, and noting areas to improve. Negative visualization. You imagine setbacks like a tough meeting to prepare mentally, reducing their sting. Voluntary discomfort. You embrace challenges like fasting or cold showers to build grit. Discomfort is the crucible of strength. Meditate on mortality. You remind yourself life is finite, fueling urgency to live meaningfully. Read Stoic texts. You study meditations and letters from a Stoic, finding timeless guidance for modern problems. Practice gratitude. You write down 3 things you're thankful for, shifting your focus to abundance. Pause before reacting. When triggered, you take a breath, choosing reason over impulse. Seek virtue as role models. You surround yourself with people who embody courage and wisdom, lifting your own standards. These practices will turn you into a living, breathing part of yourself. Start with 1, journaling perhaps, and watch it ripple through your life. You don't need perfection, just persistence. A life transformed. Before, you were a ship adrift, tossed by every wave of emotion or setback. You chased approval, dwelled on failures, and let toxic people steer my mood. Then you found Stoicism, and everything changed. The words, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, will hit like lightning. You realize you held the power to shape your reality. You begin practicing the dichotomy of control, focusing only on your actions. When you face a job rejection, you don't spiral. You analyze what you can improve and move on. Journaling revealed patterns, like wasting hours on social media. So you redirect that time to learning new skills. Negative visualization will prepare you for tough conversations, making them less daunting. Embracing discomfort, waking early, exercising consistently, built discipline you never knew you had. Most profoundly, Stoicism gave you peace. You stopped needing others' approval, finding validation in your virtues. Your relationships deepened as you practiced patience and respect. Challenges became opportunities, not burdens. Stoicism didn't erase problems. It gave you the tools to face them with courage and calm. You can find this transformation. 2. Start where you are with 1 Stoic practice and watch your life unfold into something extraordinary. How to achieve anything in life. Stoicism can show you that achieving your dreams isn't about luck or talent. It is about disciplined, virtuous action. Here's how to achieve anything, inspired by Stoic wisdom. Define your purpose. You clarify what matters, writing a book, building a business, rooted in impact, not ego. What's your North Star? Break goals into actions. Big dreams felt overwhelming, so you focus on daily steps, like writing 500 words or researching one strategy. Small actions compound. Embrace obstacles. The impediment to action advances action. You see setbacks as chances to grow, pivoting creatively when plans failed. Practice consistency. You show up daily, even when motivation waned. Consistency turns dreams into reality. Let go of outcomes. You can't control success, but you can control effort. This frees you to work with joy, not anxiety. Learn from failure. Each misstep is a lesson. You analyze what went wrong and adjust, growing wiser. Stay present. You focus on the task at hand, not future worries. Presence sharpen my work. Cultivate resilience. You train your mind through challenges, staying steady under pressure. Resilience is your superpower. Seek wisdom. You study, reflect, and learn from mentors, making informed choices. Act with virtue. You ensure your goals are aligned with wisdom and justice, ensuring lasting fulfillment. These principles help achieve goals once thought impossible. They're not magic, they're a roadmap. Take the first step today, and let Stoicism guide you to greatness. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Stop fighting what you can't control. Your mind is your sanctuary. Guard it fiercely. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. Choose optimism, reason, and courage. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Integrity is your legacy. Live, so your actions need no apology. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Rise above negativity. Be the person others aspire to be. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Happiness isn't out there. It's in your perspective. Cultivate it now. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Embrace change and shape your life with purposeful thoughts. What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. Accept life's flux. Find peace in its impermanence. Let them inspire you to live with purpose and resilience. You commit to Stoic habits to elevate your life. These practices are simple yet powerful, and they can transform your year. 2. Morning meditation. You reflect on your purpose, setting a virtuous tone. Journaling. Nightly reviews keep you accountable and focused. Gratitude practice. Listing 3 blessings shifts your mindset to abundance. Voluntary discomfort. Cold showers or skipping meals build your grit. Pause and reflect. A breath before reacting saves you from regret. Focus on the present. You immerse yourself in each task, banishing distractions. Practice forgiveness. Letting go of grudges frees your heart. Memento mori. Daily reminders of mortality fuels your urgency. Act with kindness. You treat others with fairness, building stronger bonds. You discover the question that changed everything. Am I living in accordance with virtue? This question cut through the noise, forcing you to evaluate your actions against wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It isn't about wealth or fame. It is about being my best self. Each day, you ask this question, and it will GUID you like a lighthouse. When you face a rude coworker, it reminds you to respond with patience. When tempted to procrastinate, it pushes you to act with discipline. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This question is your compass. Ask it daily, and let it lead you to a life of purpose. How to stop wasting your life. You once wasted hours on social media, chasing fleeting pleasures and others' approval. Stoicism woke you up. Memento mori. Life is short. You can't afford to squander it. Here's how to stop wasting your life. Clarify your values. You define what mattered, family, growth, impact, and cut what doesn't align. Eliminate distractions. You limit social media to 30 minutes daily, reclaiming hours for meaningful work. Act now. Procrastination was your enemy. You take one small step daily, building momentum. Reflect on mortality. Knowing life was finite pushes you to prioritize what lasted. Focus on what you control. You stop worrying about others' judgments, freeing your energy. Build discipline. Routines like morning workouts keeps you consistent. Learn from mistakes. Failures become lessons, not excuses to quit. Practice gratitude. Appreciating what you have curbs your chase for more. Surround yourself with purposeful people. Their drive inspires you. Review progress. Weekly journaling ensures you stay on track. Time is your most precious resource. Seize it with stoic purpose and live a life you're proud of. Psychological tricks that will change your life. Stoicism teaches you psychological strategies that reshaped your mindset. These tricks are rooted in reason and can transform your life. Reframe challenges. You see obstacles as tests of virtue, turning stress into growth. Visualize success and failure. Mentally rehearsing both prepares you for any outcome. Delay gratification. Waiting before indulging impulses builds your self-control. Practice self-distancing. When upset, you ask, what would a wise person do? Gaining clarity. Anchor to the present. Focusing on now reduces anxiety about tomorrow. Use affirmations of virtue. You remind yourself, I am calm and courageous, reinforcing Stoic values. Expose yourself to discomfort. Small challenges make big ones manageable. Limit external validation. You sought approval within, breaking free from others' opinions. These aren't tricks. They're tools to master your mind. Use them and watch your life soar. Things you must do every morning. Your mornings once felt rushed and chaotic. Stoicism gives you a ritual to start each day with purpose. Reflect on your purpose. You ask, how will I live virtuously today? Align with your values. Practice negative visualization. You imagine challenges, preparing to face them calmly. Express gratitude. You list 3 things you're thankful for, sparking joy. Meditate on mortality. You remind yourself life is short, fueling urgency. Set intentions. You chose one virtue like patience to embody that day. This 10-minute ritual transforms days. It's not about time, it's about intention. Start your mornings stoically and watch your life change. Habits that will change your life. To sustain your transformation, you build these Stoic habits that became your foundation. These can reshape your life. Journal daily to reflect. Practice gratitude for abundance. Focus on what you control. Pause before reacting. Embrace discomfort for growth. Read Stoic texts weekly. Meditate on mortality daily. Act with kindness always. Eliminate one distraction. Set value-based goals. Review, progress weekly. Forgive to free yourself. Stay present in tasks. Learn from failures. Surround yourself with virtue. Simplify your desires. Exercise for clarity. Breathe deeply in stress. Avoid complaining. Solve. Seek wisdom through study. Act consistently, small or big. Cultivate patience in chaos. These habits are your blueprint for a life of purpose. Start with one and build a legacy of virtue. Love wisely. Don't chase women. In your younger days, you chase women for validation, only to feel empty. Stoicism teaches you a better way. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of desires, but by the removal of desire. Chasing creates attachment. Stoicism fosters independence. Focus on your purpose. You pour energy into your goals, becoming a man of substance. Cultivate self-respect. Living virtuously makes you confident, naturally attractive. Accept rejection. You let go of outcomes, finding peace in what you can't control. Build genuine connections. You approach women with respect, not desperation. Stop chasing and start building. A stoic man attracts through character, not pursuit. Words that harm. Things a woman should never say to a man. Stoicism values just communication. Women, and all people, should avoid saying, "You're not a real man." This attacks dignity, sowing discord. You always fail. Generalizations wound and violate fairness. "I don't need you." Dismissiveness erodes mutual respect. You're just like someone negative. Comparisons are unfair. Why can't you be more like someone else? This rejects his essence. Speak with kindness and justice to build bridges, not walls. Does Stoicism work? Addressing the critics. Some say Stoicism fails. It's too cold, too passive. You once doubted it, too, until you lived it. Here's why it works, despite criticisms. It's emotionless. Stoicism doesn't suppress feelings. It channels them rationally, like a river guided by banks. It's impractical. Focusing on control is the ultimate practicality, reducing stress and clarifying action. It ignores relationships. Stoicism fosters respect and empathy, strengthening bonds. It's passive. A more fatty empowers action within your sphere, not resignation. It's elitist. Its principles are universal, accessible to all who seek growth. Stoicism works because it's a toolbox for life's challenges. Test it and see the results. Healing heartbreak and getting over someone. When a relationship ended, you were crushed. Stoicism helps you heal. Accept the pain. You felt the loss, to process it. Focus on control. You can't change your mind, but you can choose your path. Reframe the loss. It was a chance to grow stronger. Practice negative visualization. You imagine life without her, easing attachment. Invest in yourself. You pursue goals, rebuilding confidence. Let go of resentment. Forgiveness frees you. Reflect on impermanence. All things pass, and so did your pain. Heartbreak is a teacher. Let Stoicism guide you to peace and growth. The Stoic woman, empowering strength. Stoicism isn't just for men, it's for women, too. As a woman, you can embrace inner strength. Focus on your thoughts, not societal limits. Practice self-discipline. Master impulses to align with your dreams. Set boundaries. Say no to toxicity, guarding your peace. Pursue virtue. Live with wisdom, courage, and justice. Let go of approval. Your worth is yours, not others to define. Reflect daily. Journal to grow wiser. Face challenges. Obstacles are your proving ground. Stoic women are unstoppable, living authentically in a world that may doubt them. What you can't control, Stoic clarity. Stoicism's dichotomy of control freed you from futile worries. You can't control others' opinions or actions, external events, weather, economy, the past or future outcomes, others' emotions or choices, physical limits or chance. Focus on your thoughts, actions, and responses. There's only one way to happiness. Cease worrying about things beyond your power. This clarity is your liberation. Why men hesitate on modern dating. Some men avoid dating, fearing rejection or societal pressures. Stoicism offers solutions. Fear of rejection. Accept what you can't control and act with courage. Societal pressures. Define your worth by virtue, not external expectations. Past hurts. Reframe pain as growth, not a barrier. Distractions. Balance purpose with connection, avoiding isolation. Mistrust. Act justly, regardless of others' actions. Stoicism empowers men to approach dating with clarity and respect, not fear. Freeing your mind, not caring what others think. You once lived for others' approval, but Stoicism sets you free. Why should we care what others think when they don't even know what they think themselves? Here's how to stop caring. Anchor to values. Your worth lies in wisdom and courage. Practice self-acceptance. Others' thoughts are beyond your control. Visualize criticism. Imagine judgments to desensitize yourself. Focus on actions. Do what's right, not what's praised. Limit social media. Avoid validation traps. Reflect on impermanence. Opinions fade. Your character endures. Live for yourself and find unshakable peace. Guard your words. 7 things you should never tell anyone. Stoicism values discretion. You learn to avoid sharing. Personal grievances. Complaining weakens resolve. Unformed plans. Premature sharing invites doubt. Private struggles. Oversharing risks exploitation. Gossip. It violates justice. Boast of virtue. True virtue is shown, not proclaimed. Deepest fears. Keep them private for strength. Past resentments. Dwelling fuels bitterness. Keep your own counsel, and you'll avoid trouble. Guard your words and protect your peace. What it means to be stoic. To be stoic is to live with wisdom and resilience in a chaotic world. It's focusing on what you control, embracing virtue as your guide, accepting reality with love, managing emotions with reason, living simply and purposefully, reflecting to grow wiser. Stoicism is your shield and sword, empowering you to face life's battles with calm and courage. Bridging gaps. Things men don't understand about women. Men may struggle to grasp. Emotional complexity. Women see connection, not just solutions. Listen with empathy. Societal pressures. Women face unique expectations. Respect their challenges. Need for safety. Emotional and physical security is vital. Protect their dignity. Subtle communication. Hints require patience to decode. Desire for respect. Value them as equals, not stereotypes. Stoicism fosters understanding through justice and empathy, building stronger bonds. Stoicism challenges problems and solutions. Critics say Stoicism is cold or impractical. Here's why it thrives. Emotional suppression. It channels emotions rationally, not denies them. Passivity. It empowers action within your control. Inaccessibility. Modern resources make it relatable. Detachment. Balance it with compassion and engagement. Not for all. Adapt it to your needs. Stoicism's flexibility makes it a timeless guide. Embrace it and find your path, becoming your best self. To be a stoic man, master emotions, stay calm, guided by reason, pursue virtue, live with courage and justice, build discipline. Routines shape your destiny. Let go of ego. Humility fuels growth. Face adversity. Challenges forge strength. Respect others. Treat all with fairness. Reflect daily. Grow wiser through review. A stoic man is a beacon of strength and purpose. Become him and inspire others, unleashing your power. Women, stoicism is your ally. Cultivate strength. Your mind is your fortress. Defy stereotypes. Pursue your purpose boldly. Set boundaries. Protect your peace. Practice resilience. Process emotions wisely. Act with virtue. Live with courage and justice. Seek wisdom. Study and reflect. Embrace challenges. Prove your strength. You are a stoic warrior, unstoppable in your truth. Why Stoicism resonates. Its modern appeal. Stoicism's popularity soars because practicality. It offers tools for stress and chaos. Universality. It speaks to all, regardless of background. Mental health. It aligns with therapy, fostering resilience. Accessibility. YouTube, books, and podcasts spread its wisdom. Relevance. It calms a polarized, fast-paced world. Stoicism is your guide in turbulent times. Embrace it and find your anchor. Why women are taken less seriously. Women face biases due to historical norms. Old roles linger, undervaluing women. Stereotypes. Emotional versus rational divides persist. Workplace dynamics. Male-dominated leadership skews perceptions. Media. Objectification diminishes authority. Expectations. Assertiveness is judged harshly. Stoicism empowers women to focus on virtue, ignoring judgments, while advocating for justice to change systems. Words to avoid. Things you should never say to a woman. Avoid. You're too emotional. Invalidates her feelings. Don't be so ambitious. Undermines her purpose. You're not like other women. Reinforces stereotypes. Calm down. Escalates tension. You look better without makeup. Critiques her autonomy. Speak with stoic kindness. Building respect. Shared values. Both emphasize compassion and discipline. Differences. Christianity focuses on God and salvation. Stoicism on reason and nature. Compatibility. Stoic tools enhance Christian living without conflict. Use Stoicism to live your faith more fully, as many Christians do. How to attract a woman who is not interested. You can't force attraction, but Stoicism offers a better way. Be virtuous. Lie with integrity and courage, qualities that inspire. Respect her autonomy. Accept her feelings without resentment. Improve yourself. Grow for you, not her, radiating confidence. Build connection. Engage with kindness, not manipulation. Let go. Focus on your path, not her approval. A stoic man attracts through character, not chase. Women's strengths, what they do better. Women often excel in emotional intelligence, building deep connections. Multitasking, balancing roles effectively. Empathy, enhancing teamwork. Resilience, navigating pressures with grace. Communication, resolving conflicts wisely. Stoicism celebrates individual strengths, not comparisons. Shine in your unique gifts. Why men are drawn to women. Attraction stems from biology, evolutionary cues like health and symmetry. Personality, kindness, humor, and confidence. Connection, shared values and understanding. Culture, media shapes ideals. Individuality, personal experiences define preferences. Stoicism advises pursuing attraction with respect, not obsession. Love's truth. Do women actually love men? Yes, women love men, driven by connection, attraction, and shared values. Love is individual, shaped by trust and respect. Stoicism teaches approaching love with virtue, not attachment, fostering bonds that endure. What draws men? Things women do that men find attractive. Men admire. Confidence. Inner strength is magnetic. Kindness. Compassion builds trust. Authenticity. Genuine souls inspire. Humor. Playfulness connects. Ambition. Purpose is captivating. Stoic virtues in women shine brightly, drawing respect. The Stoic mindset. How to cultivate it. A Stoic mindset is your foundation. Focus on control. Master your thoughts and actions. Practice virtue. Live with wisdom and courage. Accept reality. Love your fate. Manage emotions. Choose reason over impulse. Reflect. Journal to grow. Embrace challenges. Obstacles are opportunities. Live simply. Find peace in less. This mindset is your superpower. Build it daily and thrive. Older women's allure. Why men are attracted. Older women attract through confidence. Self-assurance radiates. Experience. Wisdom offers stability. Maturity. Emotional clarity fosters connection. Independence. Autonomy is inspiring. Authenticity. Living true shines. Stoicism values character over fleeting traits, celebrating these qualities. Maturity's pace. Do women mature faster than men? Research suggests women may develop emotional and social skills earlier due to brain development and cultural roles. But maturity is individual. Stoicism focuses on personal growth, not comparisons. Strive to be your best, regardless of pace. Facing disrespect. To handle disrespect. Stay calm. Anger give them power. Assess intent. Is it malice or misunderstanding? Set boundaries. Address behavior firmly. Focus on virtue. Act with dignity. Let go of ego. Their words don't define you. Choose response. Silence or calm reply disarms. Reflect on impermanence. Their disrespect fades. Epictetus said, any person capable of angering you becomes your master. Reclaim your power. Dichotomy of control. Focus on what you can influence. Virtue, live with wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Amor fati, love your fate. Memento mori, reflect on mortality. Resilience, manage emotions rationally. Start with meditations and one practice, like journaling. Stoicism is your guide to a life well lived. Unspoken desires, things girls want but won't ask for. Women often seek. Respect, value as equals. Safety, emotional and physical security. Appreciation, acknowledge their efforts. Support, cheer their dreams. Authenticity, genuine connection. Stoicism teaches meeting these needs through virtuous action, building trust. Stoicism to make her obsessed. Fosters qualities that attract. Be virtuous. Integrity and courage inspire. Stay independent. Purpose draws respect. Listen deeply. Empathy connects. Stay calm. Stability is magnetic. Respect her. Let attraction grow naturally. Be worthy of admiration, as Epictetus advised in She'll Notice. Emotional mastery. To control emotions. Pause. Breathe to interrupt impulses. Identify triggers. Understand the cause. Reframe. See challenges as tests. Focus on control. Choose your response. Visualize. Prepare for triggers. Journal. Process rationally. Meditate. Build awareness. Epictetus said, it's not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Master your mind and find peace. Rekindling connection. What to do if your wife is not interested. If your wife seems distant. Focus on actions. Act with kindness, not control. Communicate. Ask openly without blame. Reflect. Assess your role honestly. Grow. Pursue personal growth, modeling virtue. Appreciate. Small gestures rebuild bonds. Accept reality. Seek help or evaluate the future. Let go. Find peace in your efforts. Stoicism guides you to act virtuously, even in uncertainty. Pleasure's place. Does Stoicism reject pleasure? Stoicism doesn't reject pleasure. It prioritizes virtue. Pleasure is neutral, enjoyed mindfully if it aligns with reason. Seneca said, pleasure is not a reward but an accessory. Savor life's joys, but let virtue lead. Stoic wisdom men learn too late. Men often realize later. You can't control others. Focus on your actions. Ego traps. Humility wins. Time's finite. Prioritize now. Failure teaches. Embrace it. Happiness is within. Externals don't fulfill. Resentment harms. Forgive. Discipline rules. Habits shape success. Opinions don't define. Seek internal worth. Relationships need virtue. Respect builds bonds. Adversity strengthens. Challenges forge you. Learn these now and live without regret. Why men lose interest in women. Men may withdraw due to rejection, fear. Stoicism teaches acceptance. Cultural shifts. Focus on personal virtue. Past pain. Reframe as growth. Distractions. Balance purpose and connection. Mistrust. Act justly regardless. Stoicism encourages approaching love with clarity, not retreat. What to do when you're not interested in anything. If apathy strikes, accept it. Acknowledge without judgment. Start small. Take one action. Reflect on purpose. Rediscover values. Practice gratitude. Shift to abundance. Try new things. Spark curiosity. Connect. Seek inspiring people. Seek help. Therapy can guide. Stoicism reignites purpose through action, unlocking life-changing wisdom. Secrets are dichotomy of control, master your sphere. Amor fati, love your fate. Memento mori, live now, premeditatio malorum, prepare for challenges. Virtue, happiness lies in wisdom. Journaling, grow through reflection. Discomfort, build resilience. These unlock a life of purpose. Start today. These laws for life. Control what you can. Embrace adversity. Live virtuously. Accept impermanence. Practice gratitude. Stay present. Ignore opinions. Prepare mentally. Forgive freely. Reflect always. These laws are your foundation. Live them and thrive. Emotional control. Pause and breathe. Reframe triggers as tests. Focus on control. Visualize challenges. Journal emotions. Seek perspective. Meditate on virtue. Master your emotions and master your life. Morning fire. Stoic morning motivation. Start with reflect. How will I live today? Visualize. Prepare for challenges. Gratitude. List 3 blessings. Affirm. I control my mind. Act. Take 1 step. Take what's left and live it properly. Ignite your day. Hard days, Stoic advice. On tough days, accept struggle. Focus on 1 step. Breathe deeply. Reframe. This is training. Lean on virtue. Difficulties strengthen the mind. You're stronger than you know. Make them value you. Earn respect by being virtuous, setting boundaries, pursuing purpose, staying calm, giving freely. Make yourself worthy. Your character commands respect. Speaking wisely. Communicate stoically. Speak clearly and kindly. Listen actively. Stay calm in conflict. Avoid gossip. Choose silence when needed. Speak so your words are better than silence. Build trust with your words. Elevating your life. Improve by clarifying values, building habits, cutting distractions, reflecting daily, embracing challenges, cultivating relationships, practicing gratitude. Stoicism is your roadmap to a better life. Timeless wisdom, Stoic quotes. You have power over your mind. We suffer more in imagination. It's not what happens, but how you react. No man is free who is not master of himself. Let these words fuel your journey. Embracing fate. Amor fati, love your fate. Accept every moment as necessary for your growth. Fate leads a willing. Embrace life's highs and lows and find peace. Dark times. In hardship, accept what's unchangeable. Focus on response. Act courageously. Find strength. Stay present. Be grateful. Lean on virtue. These laws light the way. Morning calm. Meditate for 5 minutes. Breathe deeply. Reflect. What virtues today? Visualize. Face challenges. Affirm. I am in control. Gratitude. Name 1 blessing. Start your day with clarity. Stress mastery. Manage stress. Identify control. Reframe stress. Breathe slowly. Journal stressors. Act on 1 step. Stoicism turns stress into strength. Core principles. Control what you can. Virtue is happiness. Love your fate. Reflect on mortality. Prepare for adversity. Manage emotions. Live simply. Practice gratitude. Be kind. Ignore opinions. Learn from failure. Stay present. Build discipline. Forgive. Seek wisdom. Live these and live well. Your power. Focus on thoughts, actions, reactions. Let go of others' opinions, events, outcomes. Make the best use of what is in your power. This is your freedom. Exercises for growth. Practice. Journal nightly. Visualize challenges. List gratitudes. Embrace discomfort. Pause before reacting. These exercises build a stoic life. Life-changing wisdom. Resilience and peace. It teaches you to focus on what you control, live with wisdom, and find happiness within. It's your guide to a life of purpose, and it will change you if you let it. Logic, clear thinking. Physics, harmony with nature. Ethics, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. It's the root of Stoic strength. Relevance, debate. Stoicism stands strong against critics. Emotion, It guides, not suppresses. Practicality, it's actionable. Relevance, it's timeless. Passivity, it fuels action. Join the debate and find its truth. 3 hours to transform. Stoicism in action. In 3 hours. Hour 1, read meditations, watch Daily Stoic. Hour 2, journal on control, visualize challenges. Hour 3, set goals, reflect on gratitude. This is your Stoic spark. Staying steady. Don't react. Pause and breathe. Assess worth. Reframe as a test. Choose wisely. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind." Stay steady and win. Rising above. Ignore toxicity. Focus on purpose. Set boundaries. Reframe their actions. Practice detachment. Ignore what doesn't deserve your attention. Rise above. Life-changing choices. Control your sphere. Embrace challenges. Lie virtuously. Ignore opinions. Practice gratitude. Reflect on mortality. Build discipline. Forgive. Simplify. Stay present. These decisions shape a life of impact. Thriving professionally. At work, focus on effort. Stay calm. Set boundaries. Be kind. Reflect daily. Embrace setbacks. Stoicism makes you a professional powerhouse. Living now, live in the present. Limit distractions. Focus on tasks. Let go of the past. Avoid future worries. Practice gratitude. Confine yourself to the present. Find joy now. Start today. Pick one practice, journaling, gratitude, or pausing before reacting, and let it grow. Ask yourself, am I living in accordance with virtue? Your journey with Stoicism transforms you from a reactive, scattered soul to a man of purpose, resilience, and peace. It's not about perfection. It's about progress, one virtuous step at a time. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The power is yours. Seize it and live a life that echoes through eternity. Subscribe now and let's chart the path to a life worth living, no matter what comes our way.